Not many of you remember the original American McGee's Alice is loosely based on Alice in Wonderland, just that this Alice is a mental patient and loves to kill people.
Off with their head!
But I don't want to go among mad people.
If you remember her outfit and love it, great, you can buy it now. Blood and Knives sold separately. To what extent will you take to gain world's attention? Well, check this dude out. Nick Newcomen drove 12,238 miles across 30 states in the US to scroll a message that can only be viewed via Google Earth. It took Nick a 30 days road trip to achieve this feat. He took the effort to identify his route on a map to help him decide where he needs to drive to spell out the message. And then it's hit the road, Jack. Guess what he wrote? Read Ayn Rand. What? After all those driving, why not something more interesting like peace? Fans of TFC, Team Fortress of course, well, light has shone on this game as the talented people at Valve Corporation is working on TFC 2, and this time they are bringing the red and the blue back to the 19th century when ships ran on steam and cowboys rode the deserts. This time the characters are given an even more cartoonish look. They look like anime characters when they are all angry and they turn really tooty. How can we call ourselves Takei if we don't cover QuakeCon? Held in Dallas, Texas this year, if you were anticipating some news about Doom 4, then sorry, nothing was mentioned about it. Instead, John Carmack previewed Rage on the iPhone. Carmack really made Rage the ultimate game to play on the iPhone, with it running on 60 frames per second and could do anything that can be done on Xbox or PlayStation 2.
But when I set out to go ahead, this went really fairly smoothly. And here we have really all of the mega textured goodness that we're used to in Rage. And in many ways, this is incredibly cool on an iPad, where the touch moving it around and looking at it. I did some fairly clever things to approximate sub-pixel precision on the movement, and the visceral feel of just kind of dragging the thing around is very, very neat.
However, Carmack revealed the first Rage game on iPhone will only be a small show-off while waiting for the awesomer version to happen somewhere next year. Rumor has it that Nokia and Nintendo is collaborating to design a gaming phone, but remember half a decade ago, the two was supposed to come up with something and then Nintendo decided to chicken out and Nokia would just have to settle with some second-grade quality product called Engage. You have that phone, don't you? Anywho, looks like someone has again shined light on the possible collaboration, so make sure you check back this space for the latest juice. Now from Finland, we hop over to the Japanese-Swedish-born phone Sony Ericsson, and looks like they are trying to make a lot of gamers happy as a PS phone has been created, and rumor has it will be revealed sometime this year. The phone apparently runs on Android 3.0 platform, sporting a 3.7 to 4.1 inch WVGA or better screen, 1 GHz Snapdragon CPU, and to top it, a 5 megapixel camera. The controls would be the standard PS D-pad and face buttons with a long touchpad for analog controls. Till date, this version of God of War and Little Big Planet has been created. Yay! That's all we have this week. Remember to head on down to our website www.hoohaa.my for all the latest, and also tweet us at Agent Hoohaa.